Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. The retro game I want to look at today is Modern Warfare 2. I'm not going to be talking about like a full review, but I will touch on my favorite things about the game. I want to talk about some of the memories I had with this game because I have some really fond ones of Modern Warfare 2 specifically. I think most people would agree that the pinnacle of the Call of Duty series in terms of like how high the quality was across the board, in terms of multiplayer, the side modes, the campaign, they're probably going to talk about Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2, especially with the multiplayer suites. That's what I typically see, and I agree with that sentiment very much. I had so much fun playing the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2, and I also really enjoyed the campaign, and I had the most fun though with the Spec Ops mode. When they announced originally that they were remastering Modern Warfare 2, I was over the moon. Me and my best friend used to play Modern Warfare 2 all the time. We play the Spec Ops modes as much as possible so that we could finally get the full 3 stars on every single rank. It took forever. We grinded super hard. He didn't have video games, so he'd come over to my house to play, and we would just practice and get better and better and better. And eventually we were able to beat all of the challenges with the highest stars. And it was such a cool feeling being able to finish that. So when they announced that they were doing the remaster, we were so excited because we didn't live in the same place anymore. Like, we'll play online, do the Spec Ops, and they didn't end up doing the Spec Ops for that. And they also didn't end up doing the multiplayer suite either, which is really stupid. In fact, I also saw a video recently, I think from Mutahar, about how they were doing a mod. Some people in the community are doing a mod for the original Modern Warfare, or the Modern Warfare Remastered, excuse me, so they could do like essentially Modern Warfare 2 online, and then that ended up getting shut down by Activision, and it was a really crappy thing because that was the best multiplayer suite. Not to say anything against Modern Warfare, the original, because that had an awesome multiplayer suite as well. But the fact that they shut it down was just a sucky thing because the multiplayer suite was so good and they didn't offer it in the remastered. It's so bizarre that they did it for the original Modern Warfare, but no multiplayer suite for Modern Warfare 2. It was just the campaign. And the campaign was good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't nearly as good as the multiplayer suite or the Spec Ops. And the fact they excluded both of those is just really stupid. Because me and my friend, like I said, we had so much fun playing the Spec Ops modes. I remember we did the one with, I think it's in the favela with, the Juggernauts, and you have like a grenade launcher. That's all you have. And we started like doing our strategies, getting our game plans ready to go, and we kept losing because it was just so ridiculous. You have to essentially hit your headshots on the Juggernauts with the grenade launcher or you're toast. You have to hit them. They will kill you so fast. And especially with 2 people, it's just even more terrifying. You have to watch out for your buddy. You have to make sure you're not getting flanked from either side. And so we were like looking up strategies online. We worked really hard to workshop ideas. We just weren't getting anywhere until we found a little like glitch that you could do. If you go up to a certain wall and you can kind of vault onto little spots that you normally wouldn't be able to, but if you get the right angle and you run up there quick enough, you can get up onto these platforms, jump up a little bit higher, vault onto a new thing, and then jump across onto the roofs. And then the Juggernauts either don't shoot at you, or you just have the best vantage point ever to headshot them and line up your shots perfectly. But even harder was getting this done with 2 people, getting it done with 1 person in the time limit, because you start off the mission and you have a set amount of time to kind of prep, get ready to go, and then if you like go too far, you'll trigger the Juggernauts coming at you, or if you wait too long, they'll trigger them. So you have a set amount of time to get up onto the roof. Getting it with 2 people is super difficult. It's very tight window in order to get on these roofs, and we ended up doing it. We beat that mission and it felt so cool. Even though it was an exploit, even though this is maybe a little bit cheesy, it was awesome to be able to execute something like this because it was such a hard mission. We did the other missions. Some of them were ridiculous too, like the waves of enemies you have to fight, and on the highest star difficulty, you have to like be really precise. You have to make no mistakes. You have to make sure you don't go down because you go down super fast. And if you have to take time to revive, you're going to get overwhelmed. It's just a crazy set of missions. And I love the Spec Ops. And I wish that we would have something like that again. It feels like the Call of Duty series just hasn't really been like it was back in its heyday. I really loved Black Ops 3 online. I enjoyed that a lot. The zombies mode, of course, is fantastic, but nothing really captures what we felt way back in the day. I just loved playing with my friend so much. I miss playing with him almost every single day. We don't live close together anymore. We still talk. We'll play games online sometimes, but stuff like that, those nostalgic moments and playing through the Spec Ops with my buddy were just some of the best moments. I loved Modern Warfare 2. If I were to like go back, because I haven't played it recently, I don't want to give it like an official ranking right now. I'd probably have to go back through and play the campaign and tell you what I think about it and the Spec Ops all over again. I don't really have access to the multiplayer suite anymore since it's so old. But if I had to just do it based on my remembrance and everything that I had, all the experiences I had with this one, it'd be an easy platinum rank for me because this game is just so special. I miss the days when we had Call of Duty like this. And maybe it's just a nostalgia thing. Maybe Call of Duty still is really good and I'm just missing out on some of the better entries. But I know it's been really up and down. You've had some really, really bad ones and you've had some pretty good ones. But I just feel like nothing really captures what those older games did. And so yeah, I'm just kind of just reminiscing about Modern Warfare 2 today. Just let me know in the comment section down below if you played it, if you had a good time with Multiplayer Suite. I'd love to know what your favorite Call of Duty game is. Thank you so much for watching, and really fast before I end this video, I wanted to say that I ended up not posting on Saturday. I know I said I was going to. I was going to be late on my Smash Saturday video, and it ended up just not coming out for one reason or another. I had some errands to do. I was going to do some editing. By the time I got to editing, it was later in the evening, and I just didn't like the video that I made. So I'm going to be sitting down and kind of cooking my Smash Saturday videos a little bit longer, just to make sure I'm really satisfied with them. So if you missed out on that one, I'm sorry. I'm going to be bringing it back this Saturday for sure. I'm going to be making a good idea here instead of just throwing together something I didn't end up liking. So if I ever miss a video, it's probably because I got too busy or I just didn't like what I made. So if you're worried about that, there's the story there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.